deadly shooting on the streets of D.C. just around the corner from a packed community meeting on public safety. City leaders and residents met tonight to discuss this violent and chaotic weekend in Navy Yard when a man was killed nearby. 7 News' Christian Flores joins us now live from that scene in Southeast with the very latest. Christian?
Yes, Scott, it's still a very active scene. We've learned that one young adult male died here on the scene. You can see there's still detectives out here. It looks like bystanders, family, friends of the victim might still be there talking, maybe potential witnesses talking with the police officers. You still see how many officers are on scene, but this all happened right around the time that the Nationals game let out. In fact, we're right across the street from one of the stadium's parking lots, but even more ironically, this happening, like you mentioned, just around the corner of this building. That's where the public safety meeting happened. It's the ANC meeting. It's a normally planned meeting for this month. They're discussing this weekend's juvenile takeover, which ultimately led to a number of arrests and some alleged robberies. But then this deadly shooting happening, we saw a number of sirens just whiz on by as community leaders were still talking about the concerns that neighbors have about public safety.
Quite a few community members have reached out to me. They are very frustrated with what they're seeing with our young people.
MPD Chief Pamela Smith speaking exclusively with 7 News about the chaos in Navy Yard Saturday, ahead of Tuesday's ANC meeting to discuss how to prevent these youth gatherings that turn violent when school lets out for the summer.
What we need right now is stricter legislative action, stricter enforcement, and parental accountability for these kids.
I'm recommending that we lower the curfew from 12 midnight to at least 9 or 10 o'clock for you. Coming outside at midnight is not acceptable.
7 News on your side obtained these videos showing juveniles gathering in Navy Yard, dancing on top of tables, fighting by the metro station, and even what appears to be breaking into a car. MPD arrested 3 juveniles for at least 2 alleged robberies. One victim was hospitalized.
Having witnessed hundreds of teenagers terrorize my neighborhood just a few weeks ago, only for it to occur yet again this past weekend, leaves me completely exhausted.
This youth violence hitting close to home for Milind Raj, who was the victim of an armed robbery earlier this year.
So it's almost impossible to live without watching over your shoulder.
MPD officials tell 7 News they're increasing patrol in Navy Yard over the next few weekends.
There's no more talking. We talk too much.
Christian Flores, 7 News.
Now, the chief says changes to address juvenile violence will be in place for this weekend, and 7 News will bring you that update as soon as it is released.